Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new game. So, well, you have seen already, it's like a little series of many games that I found on Steam that were on sale, and they were on my wish list, and so this is the last one of them. And well, maybe the reason why I played before the Settlers, and well, 5, 6 and 7. Yeah, not the early stages. I was really born into that while my father had these games, so that's what I meant with born. So he had bought these games and he had presented them to me, and well, I didn't know Settlers before, and I started Settlers with number 5, and so yeah, I adapted. Then I liked it, the number 5 and number 6, and not the other ones, except yeah, the most part would say number 3 or 4 would be the best one, but yeah, I'll say 5 or 6. And yeah, so I think this one has a lot of similarities. And yeah, I'm playing Stronghold Steam Edition, and well, let's look how this is gonna look like. Combat intensive styles of playing, gentler game modes focusing mainly on castle life. Path of peace, the path of war. Oh, okay. What do I want? War or peace? I think to begin with, peace would be better. What's that? Ah.
I was young, naive.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Stronghold.
So quickly.
So
There was
yeah,
no word
I just
from the
discovered
king.
they say something. So let's
The
listen.
land destroyed. People were butchered like cattle. They burnt our homes. The barons moved with murderous haste. And then they reached us. People prepared, as if they had a chance. My lord watched, waited for the inevitable. In my heart, I knew that for my lord this battle was lost. But for me, the war was just beginning.
A time for ambition in an age of endless war. Stronghold 2. Build your castle well.
That's even better.
Welcome to Stronghold 2, my lord. Our simple tutorial will teach you the basics of building your first castle.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool. Tutorial is cool.
In the center of the screen is your keep, the most important building in your castle. In times to come, it will be at the center of some great battles and splendid feasts.
Sounds good.
First of all, however, let's learn how to control the camera and move about your lands. You move your view by simply pushing the mouse to the edge of the screen in the direction you wish to travel. Using the arrow keys on the keyboard will have a similar effect. Try it now and push the mouse to the edge of the screen.
Do you hear that? Try it out.
Good! Rotating the camera is great for getting just the right view of... Great! You can also zoom the view in and out. Good!
Good.
Architect view shows your castle from directly above. This is great for laying out your castle walls and spotting breaches in your defenses. It is activated by pressing the spacebar. Try it now. Good. Now that you are familiar with moving about your lands, it's time to get to work building up your castle. Now find a flat piece of land where you would like to place the stock. Now that you have a stockpile, you will also need to place a granary to feed your peasants.
A granary set. So
Left-click on the granary building and move your mouse pointer over the main screen until the granary appears. Then left-click to place it. Well done, my liege. You now have the foundation of your castle economy. I have had some wood and stone placed in your stockpile and some meat delivered to your granary.
oh yeah, I think we can see it up here. Oh, that's something else. Let's see what's that gonna be. So, okay.
If you look at the front of your keep, you will see a campfire. This is where your peasants will gather to wait for a job in the castle.
Alright.
If we wish to attract peasants to the castle, we need our vital popularity rating to be high. With popularity over 50, peasants will come to the castle and we can expand our operations. Once it is below 50, however, they will start to leave and our economy will suffer. Making changes to the tax rate and food rationing are just two of the ways of manipulating our popularity rating. For more information on the castle, try left-clicking on the reports book.
Well, there was like an arrow up here, but I see nothing. Ah, it is here. Because I'm playing 4K and this game is, I think, still adapted on HD only. So yeah. Ah, then it would be here, theoretically, but now it's down here because I'm playing on 4K and on a 28, how's it called? Well, in German, Zoll, pinch or something like that. Yeah, okay, now I'm understanding. So that's a little problem with older games. You have to have really good eyes to, let's say, to read this text here, or to just look at the stats. Anyway.
The currently selected report is the popularity report. This shows all of the factors affecting popularity. The large number indicates how your popularity will change in the coming month. Now click the right mouse button to close the reports panel. In order to keep your peasants happy, you must provide them with food. It's time to get some of the idle peasants to work producing food. One of the quickest ways to get some food in your granary is the hunter's post. Hunters will scout out and hunt birds and animals for meat. To build hunters' huts, switch to the food panel. Apple.
Ah, okay, apple.
Now, choose the hunter's hut. Good. Now place 4 hunters' huts. Then click on the right mouse button to close the build panel.
4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good. For each hunter's hut you placed, a peasant from the keep will change into a hunter and hunt food, which will then be delivered to the granary. Our food stocks will soon start to grow. Now we have more food coming in, let's use it to boost our popularity rating. Left-click on the granary building you placed earlier to bring up the granary panel. Good. Now left-click on the plate with all the food on it to increase the peasant's ration level to extra.
Now left-click on the food to increase the peasant's ration. Ah, okay, it's here, isn't it?
Well done, my liege. Due to your generous rationing, we are now gaining a big bonus to castle popularity each month. The downside to this is that the peasants are consuming food more quickly than they were before. The bar at the bottom of the panel will show you the rate at which a unit of food is consumed, or you can simply see the units of food disappear from your granary on the map.
Okay, what did it say again? The bar at the bottom of the panel will show you the rate at which unit of food is consumed. Okay. I think this one. Okay, there's even one bigger. We can simply see the units of food disappear from your granary on the map. Where are the units? Is there something like a number or not? Doesn't look like it. Alright.
Now, if you would, please click on the More Information icon on the granary panel.
More information, granary. Ah, here. Exit. Wasn't that the more information?
This panel shows exactly how much food we have remaining.
Okay. Ah, 63. Ah, okay, very good. Thank you very much, game. I really wanted to know that.
It also allows you to set what food types the peasants are allowed to eat. As you can see, the peasants have enough food to last them for quite a while.
Ah, look at that. Interesting.
Somewhat disappointingly, however, we only have one type of food coming in. Feeding our peasants multiple food types would provide my lord with a small amount of honor. Is a most valuable asset to any castle, and once acquired can be spent on many important things, such as taking a promotion, buying estates, and creating our own knights. Let's build some apple orchards so that the peasants will be able to eat a diet of both apples and meat. This will start to bring some honor into the castle.
Okay, so let's go to the food. X and... okay, I have to wait.
A slight problem. Look at the stockpile. There is very little wood available to build the apple orchards. We need to place some saw pits to bring in some wood.
So, where's the stockpile actually? Anyway, let's do it.
To build some saw pits, click on the industry panel. Now, click on the saw. Finally, sire, place 4 saw pits close to the trees.
Up here, okay.
Excellent. 4 of our peasants will soon change into woodcutters and proceed to gather wood. Let's sit back and watch our woodcutters gather wood until we have enough wood stored to place our orchards.
Ah, wait, wood. Okay. I can't destroy it. Maybe later. Castle services. Nothing yet I can control. Military, castle structures. And it looks like we can do something else up here. Feel like there's another player. Anyway, settings. No? Okay, maybe later. 4 and proceed to gather wood. Let's sit back and watch our woodcuts gather wood until we have enough wood to start to place our orchards. Okay. So normally I would build them right here at the wood. So yeah. Woodcutters. I thought they were orchards. No, stockpiles. I thought I was building stockpiles. Ah. Alright. Saw pit. That's something else, yeah. And I think we are this person up here. So this remastered or redone or whatever it is version. I think, yeah, well, I've seen another video before about this game, and yeah, back then I decided not to buy it because it had not so great graphics like this one. Well, yeah.
Oh, I've spotted another problem, my liege. We now have enough wood to build the orchards, but no peasants left to work them. In order to attract new peasants to the castle, they will need a place to live. Let's increase our population capacity by building an extra hovel.
Okay. Well, because of the graphics, so this one is now remastered, Steam edition, I think. Yeah, it is. So yeah, 4K, and looks good. Well, for an older game, it looks very good. It's okay, yeah. Maybe you can also, maybe for the ship, make something with the ship. This is, I think, up here. So, which means I have to go down here. Aha, now I have to wait. And click the button.
Click on the civilian menu, House. Now choose the hovel icon and place a hovel. Good. Now more peasants will soon arrive and make their way to the campfire. Each hovel provides space for 8 peasants, and as long as our popularity stays high, the more hovels we build, the more peasants will come to the castle. Okay, now we can build those orchards. Please click on the food panel icon. Now choose the app. Now place 3 orchards. A good idea, my liege, is to build them close to the granary. That way the farmers will be able to deliver the apples far more quickly. Good! Now the peasants are eating both apples and meat. You will receive a small bonus to your honor each month that your peasants eat multiple food types. Our current honor levels can be seen on the menu bar, and any honor gained is shown as a crown floating above the granary.
Okay. So I think 29 is okay. And I think 100 is always the maximum, I think.
Now, let's generate some money to finance the expansion of our castle by taxing our peasants. First, we must place a treasury. Click on the civilian tab, then on the treasury icon. Here's the treasury. Good. Now let's place it on the map. Now, left-click on the treasury to bring up the treasury screen. Currently, taxes are set to low. We are receiving some money from the peasants each month, but this is generating negative popularity. Peasants never seem to grasp the value of taxes. We can increase the tax rate by clicking on the bag of coins icon. This will bring in more money for each peasant we have, but castle popularity will take a bigger negative hit each time we increase them. Click on the full bag of coins icon to change the tax rate to normal. A good way to increase popularity in times of trouble is to give some money back to the peasants. Clicking on the empty bag icon will first decrease taxes and then start to give our money away. I personally find this course of action most distressing.
I think you can then see it up here. Then it just goes lower and lower, and yeah, we've seen that. 50. It shouldn't go below 50 because then they riot or something like that. He said at the beginning. So just try not to go below 50. So click on that. Okay, I have to click in here.
Now that the economy is up and running, my lord, we should focus on creating some men-at-arms. First, we will need an armory to store our weapons.
Okay.
To build an armory, click on the military panel.
Military is here.
Now, click on the armory icon and place an armory. Good! I have added some spears into the armory. In order to build troops, you will need a barracks, so place one now. Excellent. Now we are ready to create some troops. At the moment, we have the resources to raise 2 different troop types. An armed peasant, which requires only a little gold to train, and a spearman who needs both gold and a spear. Click on the spearman icon 4 times. This will create 4 spearmen who will form up at the barracks.
Okay, armed peasants, spearman, archer, crossbowman, makeman, pikeman, who's 2 crowns actually, swordsman 8, knight 50. So yeah, it just goes higher and higher. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't it like that? I think so. Which requires only a little gold and train a click on the spearman icon 4 times. This will create 4 spearmen who will form at the barracks. I'm trying to do it, but somehow not doing anything. Yeah, click on the spearman icon 4 more times. No, that was right click. Aha. Yeah.
You can create troops as long as you have the required weapons, gold, and have free peasants available. Maybe now we should get the troops into action.
Okay then. So yeah, I just need for this money and I found a 36, so it should be okay. But then I have also to check the treasury. It should getting a bit lower. Oh wait, maybe there is also a bank, because information is only here. Okay. Let's go.
To select a single unit, merely left-click on him. He will greet you and wait for your commands. To select multiple units, press and hold down the left mouse. To move the spearmen, left-click on the ground where you would like them to move to. For now, we need to move the soldiers to the red flag near the bridge.
Spears forward! Keep ranks! For our Lord! Moving! Out!
Now, with your units still selected, scroll slightly to the north of your current position. You will find a small bandit camp currently being guarded by some rogue bandits. Move your mouse over the bandits until your mouse cursor turns red. This is the attack cursor. Once the cursor turns red, left-click on the bandits, and your spearmen will charge towards them and battle will commence.
Wow. Let's see what's gonna happen. An interesting and powerful battle. Load full with action. Look at that. Wow.
Now, I would advise that we destroy the bandit camp to stop any more cursed bandits from posing a threat to our castle. Select your spearmen and move your cursor over the bandit camp until the camp turns red. Now, left-click on the camp and our spearmen will attack. Excellent! With the bandits out of the way, commerce is free to flourish. Now is a good time to use some of your newly gained honor to purchase a second estate for us. Scroll north until you find the estate with the green arrow pointing to the flag at the estate center. Then left-click on the estate center to open the estate panel.
So scroll north and you'll find the estate with the green arrow pointing to the flag at the estate center. So if I'm seeing it right, it should be here.
Left-click on the Buy Estate button to purchase the estate. That's great news, sire. We now own this village and all the lands around it. This community produces apples and will send any excess apples they produce by cart to our castle's granary.
Alright, I think that's it for this episode. I hope you liked it. So this was Stronghold 2 Steam Edition. Well, just a very good look into. I think tutorials are good because they really cover the basic stuff, and yeah, so this is how it looks like for the beginning. It already covered up everything and also explained everything, so yeah, you can now, I say, decide do you really want it or not, this simulation. Alright, we're gonna see us in the next episode. Have a nice day and bye.